Today we'll be talking about one of the most controversial figures within the South African forex trading space. Ndamoes once lived like a king and now he lives like a pauper. This is how Ndamoes went broke. Ndamoes was exposed on this channel many a times before. Previously he has been exposed for being paid for signals but they never ever sending signals. He has been exposed for being paid for mentorship and for classes but then he never comes forth to give these classes. He has also been exposed for being paid for bubble bath. And you guys know he had a bubble bath business, but then the bubble bath never arrives at the person's door who paid for it. Ndamoes has pulled off many scams in his lifetime and his scams has come full circle. Ndamoes has lived a very fancy and luxurious lifestyle, hopping from one lifestyle hotel to the next. And I'm gonna give you guys 4 reasons why this guy went broke. Hello there, I'm sorry for disturbing your viewing pleasure, but please just give me 1 minute to thank today's sponsor, HFM. With over 3.5 million clients and over 10 years experience in this industry, HFM most definitely deserve your attention. With a safe and secure trading environment provided to you by HFM, you can conveniently trade from any one of their convenient trading platforms such as the famous MT4 and MT5. Alongside that, they have multiple account types to choose from to suit your pockets, and they have every trading tool under the sun that you might need. Most importantly, HFM is FSCA regulated. Use the code 46632 to confirm this. Don't just take my word for it. Now, to say thank you for the amazing support that you guys have been showing me, I will be giving away 9,000 Rand this month, and we will be having weekly winners. Each week, a winner will be chosen, and the steps to entry is rather easy. Use the link in my description box to sign up for an account with HFM, deposit your funds, and trade. It's that simple. Your account number will then go into a lucky draw, which, like I said, will be held weekly for the month of May. It's almost time to pick a weekly winner, so get to trading with HFM and win your share of 9,000 Rand. The first thing that helped Ndamoes become broke is girls. Ndamoes always felt like he had something to prove with girls. You can see the way he interacts with girls that Ndamoes once had nothing. And when he had nothing, girls didn't want anything to do with him. But once he got some money in his bank, he started throwing money at them because he realized, hey, that is all these loose women want in these streets, money. And he threw it at them at no expense spared. So after sleeping with them and paying them for sex, this guy would then go on to Instagram live to diminish them, to bring them into disrepute, to tarnish their reputations. And this is just something that a weak man does.
The present fact, that's what matters. Am I lying? Okay, let me show you. Let us speak. Maybe are you not wait, let me show you. Baby, are you not happy with that?
Happy with the president, guys.
She's happy with the president. As someone is talking that shit, she's happy. Oh my god. Now that's the work of money. The more money you make, the more they can love you and respect you.
You guys must understand that this guy does it by means of 2, buying a whole lot of alcohol. If you know Ndamoes, you would know by now that Ndamoes is an alcoholic. Ndamoes was not drinking on no Zamalek. Ndamoes was not drinking on no Castle. That man was drinking Verve Clicos. This man was drinking expensive alcohol to people that was partying. It was looking to them like, this brah has a whole lot of money, and they were right. He had a whole lot of money that is scammed from people to be living the lifestyle that he is living. I'm very certain that a lot of you guys that's watching have been to the club and have seen how inflated the bottles prices are inside the clubs. Now I need you guys to understand, the Verve Clico that's already expensive outside cost thousands of rands inside of these clubs. And then Ndamoes was a person that didn't buy 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to prove a point. No, man should buy bottle after bottle after bottle after bottle after bottle, and it would always go straight to Instagram live because this is where he would flex on everyone. Hold up, stop. I'm gonna need you guys to pay close attention to what I'm gonna say next, because all of you guys have been indoctrinated by all of these false idols you keep on looking to. In my description you will find the link of Rolio Jack's YouTube channel, and I'm pointing you guys to this because this is a source source of free information. This is where you learn to analyze the markets, you learn intricate strategies and how to navigate the market without taking a cent out of your pocket. This is literally where you can learn how to read the COT report, all with the help of someone that's been doing it for the longest of time. I don't know if I told you guys this already, but Rolio Jack is also FSCA regulated. So the only thing that I can do is recommend this guy. Use the link in my description and head on over to Rolio Jack's YouTube channel immediately. Now, when the night at the club is over, this guy never goes home. You guys will see later in the video that he actually gets exposed for that, but he always takes his dates to the hotels.
Good morning, guys. Good morning.
This is where things gets really expensive because Ndamoes never ever goes for the rooms that you and I would pick. Ndamoes always goes for the presidential suites. Ndamoes always goes for the penthouse suites. And you guys must understand that costs a lot of money, even at a per night rate. When you look at the hotels that this guy was staying at, you guys can most definitely be sure that this guy forked out a whole lot of money just on hotels every weekend so that he can impress the girls that he just made drunk at the club. Going to the hotel room is not just a case of going to the hotel room. And the thing is this, Ndamoes picks these upscale luxurious hotels so that he can have these extravagant orders. You guys must probably guessed it correctly. That is where that guy further goes to party. Now, when it comes to alcoholic drinks in an hotel, that is like the club's prices on steroids. So you guys can only imagine how much this guy was paying for room service per bottle of Verve Clicquot that they were sending to his hotel room. One thing that the girls that has been with him can never say is that Ndamoes skimped on food. And this is the fourth thing that brought Ndamoes to his knees. To be able to show you guys that this guy is really living the lifestyle that he's trying to portray, this guy would definitely go out and pay for the most expensive meals. When you guys look at him having breakfast at these expensive hotels and safari lodges that he goes to go stay at, you guys will recognize that this guy, he did not come to play. He did not come to spend your little 5,000 rand budget over there. That 5,000 rand doesn't even cover the nightly fee for him to stay there. And when he has breakfasts, you guys that has been on his Instagram lives that have seen this, you guys can attest to this. There's always expensive champagne next to it. And like I said, guys, it's not your cheap breakfast. Ndamoes is known for not saving a cent when he goes to these places because obviously these chicks must have a story to tell when they go back to the casa. Whenever Ndamoes was in the hood, he was always treated and celebrated like he was some kind of hero because you guys must remember, once upon a time, Ndamoes was that kid in the hood that had dreams. The only thing that he did that was off was scam people to make his dreams come alive. And seeing that we're talking about the hood, this is exactly where Ndamoes ended back up. Ndamoes is back to being an ice boy, and the guy that was once respected is now being beaten up at parties with nobody coming to his aid. His friends is openly taking him for a gat, and his friends with even further pluck is busy chowing his girls. I mean, we've spoken about that on the channel as well. For the type of beefs that Ndamoes once had, people like Jason Noah will never ever make him forget that he's an ice boy. People like Jason Noah will never ever make him forget that he lost what he once had.
They sent him in his I-10 to go buy ice.
And the worst part of it all was his ex came onto Instagram Live to expose everything.
No mention. There's no mention. Number one, no fridge. Number two, no house. Number three, no new cars. Whatever he's talking about, Mure are qualified to buy this car. If he qualifies to buy the car, he would have bought it already. So that's all small talk. He only had that i10. The 4 Series he sold already for money. And he left the yellow BMW. That's 2005. And get 2004 BMW. What else do you want to know?
I want to know who's the owner of the two cars.
Uncle, he's renting them. He's the owner.
Oh,
of
he's
his
renting
rent.
them.
So technically, it's still the car dealership. First of all, he asks his friends for money.
No fridge, no mansion, no new cars. The cars that he has, those are rented as well. And he always asks friends for money. If it isn't clear, whenever you are scamming, the karma that is gonna come meet you is not gonna be nice. Let Ndamoes be a blueprint for you guys that's still out there scamming to realize that one day you can have it all and the next day your ex will go onto Instagram and make your curtain fall. Thanks for joining in today's video.